Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite mama here, Mama Vanna, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story of probably the best day of my life, which is the day my son was born. So as you can see by the title, this is a labor and delivery story. Unfortunately, I do not have any footage that I am willing to share with you guys, if that makes sense. We as parents, there are some things that we want to keep to ourselves and that we can cherish, things that are just, more sentimental to us so that nobody else can see it. So you guys are just gonna have to use your imagination as I tell my story. All right, let's jump right into the video. So to start the story off, I'm gonna backtrack a couple of days to August 8th, which I was having one of my last few doctor's appointments before I was to go into labor. And my mom had asked my doctor if there was a way that I could be induced, because I was starting my last semester of undergrad August 27th. And as you say, this is August 8th at the time. And she just wanted to give me time to get adjusted to motherhood and just give me some time to relax and prepare myself to be a mom and to finish school, because it was going to be really difficult. My doctor said she would check on it because she wasn't really sure. Apparently August is a month where it's like peak season for babies to be born, and so she wanted to check on that for me. Now fast forwarding to August 10th, me and my boyfriend had just moved into our apartment a few days before, and we didn't have a microwave, so we went to Walmart to purchase a microwave. We bought the microwave. We were literally walking out of the parking lot, and I got a phone call. And it was from one of the nurses at my doctor's office. And she was like, "Are you ready to have a baby?" And I was like, yeah, I guess I am. And so she said that she had a spot at the hospital for us if we could get there within the next hour, hour and a half. I was like, cool. So I called my mom and I was like, "Mom, it's time for me to have a baby. They're gonna induce me." And she was like, "Right now?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have to be at the hospital in the next hour and a half." And she picked up and she came on to Denton. So me and my boyfriend went back to our apartment. We got our stuff together because we knew we were gonna be there for a couple of days, and headed on to the hospital. There was no wait or anything. We got there, we signed in, they took us to my room. I honestly really don't even remember what I had in my hospital bag, but I did have a change of clothes, and so they got me into my hospital clothes. And when you're there at the hospital, you have two different rooms. You have the room that you're going to give birth and have your labor and delivery in, and then you have your recovery room where you can bond with your baby and visitors can come and all that kind of stuff. So they had given me my medicine to induce me, and they broke my water, and the contractions started to come, and they were coming fast and they were coming hard. I mean, I know in videos or movies and stuff like that, you hear people's contractions are coming every 3 to 5 minutes. Mine were coming every minute to every minute and a half. I kid you not. And I was ready for that epidural like nobody's business. So I'm swaying, and my boyfriend's holding me, and the guy with the epidural comes in, and I don't know if many of you have been around women who are in labor, but we're not the happiest people. We really aren't. And so the guy is trying to do the epidural, and I understand that he was doing his job, but I was really not having it. And he kept poking, and he was like, "Can you feel that?" And I'm like, "No." And he asked me that 10 times. I asked my boyfriend, I said, "Why? What is he doing? Does he not know how to do his job?" Because one, I'm in pain. Two, he keeps asking me, and I keep telling him no. Finally, they get the epidural in, and I kid you not, I could not feel a thing. It worked oof. Like it was just the best feeling. I could not feel anything. I didn't feel any contractions, anything like that. No pain whatsoever. So we're there for, we're there for a while at the hospital and just having contractions. I'm not dilated enough, and my boyfriend, he went to go get something to eat. And so I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool in my hospital bed. And next thing I know, there's like a rush of nurses. They're like rushing in and they're like talking all their doctor talk and this, that, and the third. And I'm sitting there like, what's happening? Somebody tell me what's going on. And they're like, Savannah, you need to roll over and the baby's oxygen. And I'm like, somebody tell me what's going on, because I'm not understanding. At the time, I was not a Grey's Anatomy doctor yet, so I wasn't really sure what was happening. But once everything got settled, I was laying on my side, and they explained to me that the contractions were coming really fast and really hard, and Braylon was not liking it. So he was holding on to his umbilical cord, which was, I think they said sending his heart rate up, but I know for sure it was cutting off his oxygen. And so they had to position me right to, so that he would like it and let go of his umbilical cord. Which, mind you, of course, it was literally the most uncomfortable position, because first I was like laying on my side with like my hip up. So it was like I was doing like a side plank kind of thing. And then I just remember it happening again. And so they had me get on like my hands and knees, and obviously like that position he would like the most. And so I'm having to like be on like my hands and knees, like I'm swaying back and forth like in labor, because of course the most uncomfortable position for me is the most comfortable for him. Whatever. So I just remember my mom was coming in and my dad came in, and thinking to myself, I'm literally like on all fours and my dad is in here. Great, awesome. So they come and say hey to me, and it's time, like fast forwarding, it's time for me to have this baby. I don't know if this is like too much information, but I have to have y'all be prepared. When it was time, I kept telling, they were like, you're about to have this baby, Savannah. We're going to call your doctor, and she's going to come in, and you're going to be a mommy in a few minutes. And I'm like, guys, okay, before we do this process, I really have to poop. Like, I need to poop before I get this baby out, because I've heard stories about like moms pooping while they're giving birth, and I don't want to be that mom that poops. I want to be that person that poops. Poop, just no. Poop, no poop. And they were like, no, Savannah, it's not poop. It's the baby's head pushing on your rectum. And I'm like, look, y'all, I am 22 years old. I know what it feels like to have to poop. And y'all telling me that this isn't poop, I have to poop. And I'm trying to like get up, and I'm like, no, lay down. It's not poop. It's the baby. I'm like, all right, fine. I try to tell y'all, when I poop all over this bed, I'm not cleaning it up. Y'all are. So the doctor comes in, and they're telling me to do my breathing, the breathing techniques that you learn in your Lamaze classes. And I'm doing my breathing, and again, I cannot feel a thing. And so she's like, push. And I'm like, closing my eyes. I'm not looking. At this point, I can't see anything because my eyes are closed. Like, I'm trying to focus. And like earlier when I said that, moms in labor are not the happiest people, I just remember my eyes being closed, and I'm doing my breathing techniques, and I hear out of the right side, I hear people talking about parking, and I hear people talking about other babies, and just, I don't know, I'm like, can everybody just shut up? I'm trying to focus here. And they're like, no, Savannah, we need to talk. We need to keep your brain moving, keep you just everything inside of you active, and blah, 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 and things that I was calling BS on, because I was like, look, I'm the one that's pushing this baby out. I need to focus. I need everybody's attention here. I don't need y'all over here talking about parking and this baby and what you finna eat later, because one, I haven't eaten. Two, I'm trying to push a baby out. So I think I pushed maybe literally like 3 times. It was And Braylon, he was here, and I saw him, they had him, and I'm watching, and I'm like, my baby, bring me my baby, where's my baby? He's crying. He made ah! He didn't cry, he wasn't like, ah! He made like one loud, ah! And they took him over, you know, to clean him up, and this, that, and the third. I got stitched up and everything. And I remember sitting there feeling like it was about 15 minutes. Long 15 minutes. Like, I still haven't had my baby. Everybody's taking pictures with my baby. I don't have my baby. Bring me my baby! I want my baby. Please bring me my baby. And so I finally had him in my arms, and I can't even describe to you the feeling, the overwhelming joy, the happiness, oh my God. I was just so happy. It's just, my heart was full. I had my baby, I had a baby, I brought a life into this world. Like I said, it literally was the best day of my life. I brought my son into this world, and he was born, sorry guys, I guess between me crying, I didn't tell you, at August 11th, 2014 at 11:32 a.m. My happy 8-pound, 6-ounce baby was born. Braylon. Yeah, I couldn't be any happier, and every day since, it's been nothing but blessings and joy and laughter and happiness. Those moments, man, it was great. It was great. I think because I'm a hot mess and I'm crying and I'm emotional, I'm gonna end this video here. Just know, that's my labor story. That's my labor and delivery story. It was happy, it was sudden, it was fast and joyful and happy, and everything that I expect, well, I don't want to say expected, everything I thought it was going to be and more. So that concludes my video. My next video I think that I'm going to do will be surviving school while having a baby and working. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.